Hello, dear Capricorn. How are you all? This is Kathy from Divine Debut 11, and welcome to your love reading for the month of June of 2025. How are you all doing? We're doing a Celtic cross for the month of June with the Lenormand here, the Ciro Marchetti Lenormand deck oracle, and we'll be taking some answers relative to your love questions. Hopefully Spirit can answer them for you. That's towards the end of the reading, and some love messages. And we'll also be looking strictly at the past, present and future for Capricorn with the little Greek love oracle. That will give you a bigger picture and more certain details about what's going on in the month of June, or whenever you get to view this. Please check out your other placements as well, and of course the Mystic Moon oracles we'll be using to look at your emotional life during the month of June. Now, what's really positive, dear Capricorn, and you've got something really huge to look forward to in the next year, is that Jupiter will be entering the sign of Cancer, where he's exalted. He's very strong there. He'll be very abundant with you, and that will be coming from others. So all the abundance where love and relationships are concerned will be coming from the other people towards you. So that's amazing, and that will last for a whole year. So you've got good things to look forward to. Let's see what Spirit has for you. What is the Karma Dharma for Capricorn? And as I said, check your other placements if you're familiar with them. Karma Dharma for Capricorn, please, Spirit. And you've got Leo, Control, the Strength card. Patience. I get that this is talking to patience for you. I don't know if you'll be connecting with the Leo, because the Strength card also speaks to knowing that you have got the upper hand, that your higher self can give you the strength to get through anything it is that you're going through. Now, there is leadership in Leo. You're a leading sign as well. So there could be a little bit of friction there. But I get mainly, because that was what Spirit told me first, that you need to be patient. It could be in the Leo season that you could meet a very powerful and important connection. Remember, Leo speaks to, Leo is the heart. Leo is very generous. Leo could be a leader, someone who owns their own business, someone that is quite flirtatious, quite different to what you are, dear Capricorn, someone that will show you a good time. Because the Strength card does speak to, there is a sexual tendency with the card, but also it could be, you could be coming together with someone that you need to be open and trusting with, even though they may come through as a little bit flirtatious, unless some of you are letting go of a controlling and narcissistic person, someone that was not loyal. You could be releasing someone like that if someone wanted to take control and, lead your life for you and not let you be your own boss. Then you have to find the strength within you to surpass this and move forward. Let's see. This could also be saying that Spirit is bringing a person in that's going to give you unbeatable strength. A love connection could be coming in that could be giving you a lot of strength to move forward, because you probably haven't been through easy times, especially with Pluto having finished up in your sign. The past few years hasn't been easy for you. So it's a Celtic cross. Let's go, Capricorn. We've got the dog. Friendship comes through with the dog, of course. Loyalties. Wow, this masculine has shown up for most of the signs. Okay, it wasn't Sagittarius. Was it Scorpio that had the same divine masculine as there's two couples in the deck here, and this this divine masculine showed up in the Scorpio reading. So I'm wondering if Scorpio is not significant for you. Crowning, you've got the Garden. Where are you coming from in the deep past? Yep, the Bridges, which could be choices, challenges, recent past. A new era, a new cycle in your life. A change of home recently. Near future, you've got the Birds. Could be meeting someone through social media, through a group that you socialize with. In the position of you is the Moon. In your environment is the Tree. This could be a past connection, or a connection from a past lifetime as well. In your hopes and fears is a commitment or a healthy cycle within a connection, right? And some of you, if you are in a commitment, because we do have someone that's in the challenge position, to me this could say that some of you have come out of a past connection with the help of friends, but you could have an ex, someone that's quite temperamental, quite angry, quite flirtatious, quite unstable. That could be still be an issue for you. Let's see. The possible outcome is the Snake. Wow. And we've got the Ship. So the general energy speaks to transition and changes. It's like you're leaving a life cycle behind. The limiting energies, the harsh lessons, like Saturnian lessons, as there's been deception. Maybe some masks have fallen off recently. Some harsh truths have come to light, which have sort of catapulted you moving forward. There are a lot of revelations that you've had recently, which have sort of helped you close up a major life cycle, because I do see a new beginning here. Even though you may have stayed in a particular relationship, having done cycles again and again, having stayed for financial reasons, family reasons, yes. I do feel that you're doing things, you're not going to be open with many people. You're doing things very secretly, very quietly. At this time, you're not revealing what's going on in your personal life to many others, unless you've met someone already. Because the Moon can speak to a deep connection, a secretive connection. You've connected with someone through your friends or through family. Possibly could also be someone, it could be someone that's in another commitment, another relationship. So we see the dog here. We see the dog, and the dog speaks to loyalty and play. But I get anger. I get someone frustrated here. This divine masculine, whoever this is, who is signified by Mars, and Mars could be Scorpio, could be an Aries, could be just someone that's not a fire sign. And I didn't mention Sagittarius, I suppose Sag as well, but also an air sign possibly, or someone that's got a very strong placement of Mars. Mars right now, as we're doing the reading, is transiting through Leo, and Leo has come through. So it could be as long as Mars is transiting through Leo, because you could be dealing with someone that hasn't been loyal to you, that's been flirtatious, that's been very playful outside of the relationship. Maybe someone you've given opportunities and chances again. You've been in a dilemma of what to do. So crowning is the Garden, and the Garden can speak to someone's public life. the Garden of Eden, which could be the forbidden fruit. And we see the snake here, which is usually the other woman. The snake can speak to deep desires, but also infidelity. Also third parties, because she's the other woman many times. But I suppose that the snake could also speak to a deep, passionate connection that could transform one's life. But mainly, to me, it's more competition, or it's infidelity, or it's a secret sexual connection. And it's the Queen of Wands, which really I don't think that's you. So we'll take more cards, but I do see that there are choices, there are adjustments, there are dilemmas that you've been going through, but you're in transiting mode here. And if you've done cycles again and again in this recent cycle, because I do see these cards are quite positive moving forward, other than the snake, which could be just a time where you're going through a transformation as the snake sheds its skin, right? And also poison can turn into elixir, right? So with the storks here, the Queen of Cups, this is like wanting to build a brand new nest at a different place, in a different area with a different person. This could speak to a house move as well, moving close to gardens, right? Remember, the garden shows where Venus is rebirthed. She's rebirthed through the fountain. Venus has just entered Taurus, so she wants stability. She's all about pleasures, the five senses, but also being valued by others. And here, because we've got this divine masculine in the challenge position, I don't like this. So I do feel that this could be someone that's giving you a lot of heartbreak here. Now, in the near future, there could be stress, anxiety, or even excitement, because I don't know if you're connecting with, because this is your environment, connecting with someone through the family, through your family, or it feels like someone, it could be someone new that's coming in that feels like family, that feels like you've known them before. You may have known someone from a past lifetime, like someone who you've had different lifetimes with, cycles with, because these roots grow very deep. And maybe that's why you're keeping, a low profile. Even though, I even get dating sites with the birds, because it's like connecting with friends or communication. It is the Gemini season most of the month, which is a lot of back and forth through social media. So some of you may be connecting with a soulmate or a twin flame. You've gone on a dating site and you're not telling your family about that. I don't see marriage, because even though we've got the ring here, it's in the hopes and fears. You're hoping for something long-term and something more stable. You could also be fearing that if there's someone that you were committed to, because they're still in your challenge position, someone that was all about play and not being loyal, you may be hoping that they are the ones that are leaving your life. Because, with the garden, I also see a change in your social status. So going from married or living together to single, to the single life, wanting to get out and about. This could be what's on your mind. But also on the mind of this divine masculine could be the forbidden fruit. So some of you may also be finding out towards the end of the month something to do with infidelity. It is on the mind of this divine masculine. This could be what sort of helps you break free once and for all. Sometimes when we've got people that they're not pure and they lie and they deceive, and they're not loyal. Sometimes they could, that they mirror that, and they sort of see it in the other person. So you may have been dealing with someone that was very, very jealous, blaming you that you were not loyal, whereas they were the culprit. They were the ones that were distrustful, right? So you may have a bit of a shock towards the end of the month here. You may be finding something out about competition, or this is just you going through a metamorphosis, taking off those heavy burdens, that dead weight, that dead skin that's been keeping you back, that's been trying to control you, steer you through jealousy, through control. Scorpio, I don't know if you're dealing with a Scorpio, if you've been dealing with a Scorpio. Anyway, let's take another layer, dear Capricorn, and see what's going on. It's been so hot today in Greece. Feels like we're going to have a downpour. A storm is brewing. Why do we have the dog here? This could have been infidelity also involving a friend, right? People that if you were in a coupled situation where there's infidelity with a friend that you thought was a friend but was a foe, right? Let's have a look at this divine masculine. See, they're the fox. There's sneakiness here. They're trying to pull the wool over your eyes, pretending that, I don't know, this could also say that someone was a friend of this person, whoever this is, has been trying to pull the wool over your eyes, or even helping your person with their sneaky plans, sort of sticking up for them, pretending that they're all good, that they're together, whereas someone is minding your person's back. So be careful if you are in a relationship with someone that you've got doubts about, and they've got a best friend. Know that they're not really, they're best friends, but they're not your friend. That's another situation that we've got here. And interesting that we've got the birds here again. Something is you're going to hear about something. The maze can speak to a lot of confusion and illusion. And this is fated. This is fated. This is meant to happen. Let's look at the bridges at the foundation. We've got the star, which could speak to someone connecting through social media, because it's Aquarian energy, or hope for the future as to overcome any obstacles, or something's been revealed from the past. From the past, there's been deception, because, we've got Pisces, we've got Aquarius here. The fish do speak to Pisces. And this is the King of Pentacles, which could be a spouse, right? Someone that's pretending always to be at work, and they're not always at work, or they're having their fun at work, let's say their fun, and you hear it off the grapevine, something like that, from a friend. This is like the star, but it's the number of the tower, number 16. So something coming to light, something that wasn't easy about this King of Pentacles, who could be a Taurus, could be a Virgo, could be this could be you living in a dream state and believing in the best, loving unconditionally, but being cheated. And you may share children. King of Pentacles is a business owner, could be a father. Why do we have the Queen of Cups here in the recent past? There is love. There is love here. And some of you are connecting with someone that's younger. We've got a Knight of Cups here. So Scorpio comes through. It could be any water sign. Knight of Cups, there could be an age difference. This could be your open wound, or this could be your ticket to your freedom. A Knight of Cups could be the ticket to your freedom. Someone that you work with. If you've already met someone that feels like family to you, if you've met them in the past and you're not, because I did say you're on the hush-hush, this could be a deep, secretive connection. So, or either that, or You've met someone that you don't trust fully. I mean, this divine masculine could also be, for some of you, because they're coming through as more sexual. You may have connected with someone that comes through as more sexual but hides their emotions. That, if that is the same person, because the Knight of Cups doesn't open up emotionally easily. And they can be quite elusive relative to their true emotions. So that's another storyline here. Maybe they've been deceived themselves and therefore carrying a chip on their shoulder. Let's have a look at the garden here. We've got the whip. The whip can speak to conflict. Oh, conflict about a meeting. Conflict about a meeting in public. Or that someone is, because this is the Queen of Swords. She's usually in separation mode, right? She could be finding out, that could be you, finding out that a Knight of Wands, which is a player, is, they're enjoying their life. They're posing as someone single, in their public life. They're flirting. They're playing around. Remember Jupiter entering your 7th house. Jupiter speaks to truth, but Jupiter also can speak to separation and divorce. Or that some of you could be connecting with someone that is at a foreign country or a foreigner themselves. What do the birds signify in the near future? The bear. I see a lot of anger relative to information that you're going to find out about. Yeah, information that you're going to find out about. Or you're finding the courage to go through separation, legal separation and divorce. Because of the 7 of Swords here, something will be communicated here which gives you a lot of power. The power comes through anger. Because the bear, if you are a mother, if you share children, if you are a mother, then you want to protect, right? Protect your best interests, protect your children. Someone is needing to fathom up the courage and the guts and the strength. You've got the strength card here to speak the truth. So I don't know what that is. This could be a mother-in-law for all I know. But it's a 15, which is like the devil. And the devil can speak to secret love affairs. The devil can speak to addictions, addictive behaviors, cycles, again and again. Let's look at you. You want something stable and something secure. And some of you are in another commitment. You've got choices. You've got another door that's opening up for you. Why do we have the tree? Oh my goodness. We've got a fiery queen, fire or air. She is someone that knows her power. She knows she's good with her sexuality, so she knows what her body needs. She flaunts, she flirts, she plays, but she's also someone that is active and proactive. Now, it's the Ace of Swords, so Ace of Swords could speak to someone that's going through clearing, someone that speaks the truth. I also get, I don't know why, I get Libra here. Well, she wears Venus on her chest. We've got Mars and Venus. Usually they're the lovers, but it doesn't mean that the lovers will always stay together, right? So let's see what else. Wow, we've got the Tower here. Now, even though this is the environment position for you, so therefore could talk to your person, it's also part of your reading. Now, obviously, I don't see you as the queen here, this flirtatious, this fun-loving, this sexual queen at all, dear Capricorn. Not to say that you can't. I mean, you could have a moon in Sagittarius. You could have a moon in Leo, for instance. But I don't see this as you. Remember the environment, right? The environment. So this could be someone that is your opposing your opposition, your competition, because we've got a couple here. If this is a partner of yours, then this is someone that you are in opposition to. And remember what I said about a friend or a foe, which you could be blocking from your life, because a lot of things will come to light here. Let's take one more. See, a lot will be revealed, and I don't know if she's a Pisces as well. Well, Pisces could be very secretive, very deceptive as well. So we've got Neptune, Saturn here. But on another level, relative to love, flirtation, fun, and passion in your life, there are limitations, there are restrictions, because the Tower speaks to delays. This could be a delay in a meeting, because I do see that there is a possibility that you've already connected with someone. And I get maybe you're wanting the promise of something long term, and you're not up for just a sexual connection, you know. You're wanting more emotional depth, I get, with a forthcoming partner. Let's have a look at the ring. And we've got the Child. So this is a new cycle with different situations here. And some of you are married with children. Big changes in your life. Someone's growing much more mature. Someone was quite naive. I mean, we do see naivety with the Child, but there are big changes within a commitment, within someone's married life here. I mean, I do see someone becoming single. Scorpio, the Death card, let's say, which is Scorpio energy. We've got the Nine of Pentacles. So someone's working towards their independence, but being able to provide for their offspring possibly as well. There's a new cycle in your life which is going to bring lots of happiness, lots of deep changes. Let's have a look. Some of you may have had a friend, a lifetime friend, that's been revealed, and this is a huge wound for you. A lot of betrayal for you. It's like you're wanting to bury that, not even think about it. That's how hurtful this may have been for you, for some of you. I also get an unplanned pregnancy here. I don't know why. Or something to do with deception relative to who is who. You know, this child could be an unplanned pregnancy, because, I mean, we've got the feminine that's very sexual. We've got Scorpio that speaks to mysteries, secrets, and sexuality. We've got a child. So I don't know, you know, how this could signify for one of you out there. Let's look at the outcome. Wow. Okay. So it looks like we're saved by the bell, dear Capricorn. You're saved by the bell. You've got an opportunity here, an opportune moment of luck where you're connecting with someone that will give you more than what you've been given, because we've got a water or earth sign here. We see that this person turns their back on deception. This is someone that wants the truth. This is what you see is what you get. And remember the Knight of Cups here. This could be someone that's in your periphery, close to your area. It could be someone that you're meeting through a dating site. Remember, trust issues. If you're carrying a chip on your shoulder, you need to work on that. Don't carry that with you. You do have a lucky moment, a lucky break here. It's the Six of Pentacles, which is like karma, dharma. What you've done, what you've offered is returning to you. Here is some luck finally for you, dear Capricorn. There is an offer on the table. There is romance with a very romantic individual here. And he's looking straight at the flowers. This could be someone that wants to meet you, someone that you could be meeting in a public place, through a dating site, or that you've already met and they're wanting a meeting with you. If there hasn't been a physical meeting, this will be someone that will change your life, surely. Remember the lucky ship here. The ship is a lucky card where you're transitioning, going from betrayal to, this is the darkest before the dawn, is the Ten of Swords. Let's see your emotions relative to the month of June. I did get some really positive vibes from the beginning, but a lot has come out. It's, June has got some good aspects, but has got some challenging ones. I think no one will be left out of the aha moments, and during the month of June, where there'll be a lot of revelations, a lot of warlike energies, as we've got some challenging aspects, some things that will be revealed. I feel that could be quite cutting but very freeing. There's recognition. We've got understanding. Someone's understanding that this is a spiritual connection, a very important connection. We've got a fresh start. It's like the Ace of Wands. Someone is like revving up. They want to offer you something. Remember, I think it was it you where we were, or was it the previous sign? I can't remember. That some cards opened up. I think it was the previous sign. The sign of Sagittarius. I'm wondering if you're not dealing with a Sag, where there was an offer on the table, a romantic offer. There are signs and synchronicities that someone that it will recognize, that you may recognize as your tribe, as someone that you've known from a past lifetime, unless you've known them surely from your younger years. The signs are telling you that a fresh start and something much more stable is coming in. A union. You can feel it in your bones. You just need to tap into your higher self, because your higher self knows this already. Let's get a couple more cards. I just want a bit more info. You've had to release a major life cycle. The Hanging Man is about surrender, release, needing to keep the faith. Someone is checking you out through social media. I don't know if this is someone that's on your side or not. I do get Aquarius. Someone is hiding their true identity here. This could be someone checking out your social media, or checking out, possibly also someone's doing the looking into someone's social media, someone's messaging. I do see some deception here. Pisces, Aquarius, be careful, because these are the signs that I've mentioned from the past. Just keep your eyes open, be smart. And we've got a commitment here. There are some regrets relative to a commitment. Someone that you've been committed to. Let's take past, present, and future. Some of you have a regret, someone that you've been committed to, or someone's regret what they've done within a commitment. I do see divine masculine having the regrets, remorse. That can be very hurtful. Either that, or they're playing their role. They're being deceptive. They don't really regret. Remember the divine masculine here with the fox. Just be careful. These are crocodile tears for me. Just make sure that you're seeing things clearly and not being taken for a ride. Past, present, and future in love for Capricorn. What am I doing? Capricorn, please, Spirit. I was just thinking of the astrology. Capricorn, because we've had Mars retrograding in your opposite house, so it hasn't been easy for you at all recently. Let's see what's been going on for you. This is flirtation, this is fun, this is romance. I don't know if it's someone, stepping out of a marriage, if it's pure Okay, because yes, this could speak to happiness and friends. It can speak to etiquette, flirtation, and an offer. But there are choices here, you see. And this is the ace, which is the magician. The magician could be someone that is trying to trick you. Maybe having dealt with or having been in a commitment with someone that was flirtatious, stepping out of the relationship. Unless this is saying you've already been there, done that. There's a possibility for new love here. You've got second chances at love, and there is love. There's the new beginning. Okay, and it could be with a soulmate. Six of Cups, this is. Someone you've already known. Someone maybe possibly also that was out of bounds to you for a particular reason. I mean, we do see a love triangle here. Usually in this card, the person I'm reading for is the outsider. So I'm wondering, why something was not fitting. And of course, this could speak to friendships, right? Someone having done you wrong relative to a friendship, a friend or foe, which I mentioned before. But you do have the Ace of Cups here. These are all the aces, and it's the Ace of Cups, surely. Let's answer your questions. Let's let Spirit answer your questions. See how it's gone really dark, and it's only 6 o'clock in the afternoon. So we've got a dark sky out there. Feels like it's 10 p.m. during the night time. It's only 6 p.m. and it's summer. So we don't, it doesn't get dark till after 9:30. Let's see what the angels are telling you. Look for a sign. You've got the signs here. The signs will be all around you. Success with an exclamation mark. Yes with an exclamation mark. Be assertive. Abundance. Remain positive and let go. The control could be a letting go of a past cycle. Letting go of someone that was controlling, and letting go of trying to control someone. We can never control the others. There's free will. Everyone has their own choices to make, right? No need to worry, dear Capricorn. Let's see what Spirit has for you. What is the advice for Capricorn? Please, Spirit. Capricorn. Angel of Balance. And balance is wonderful. I mean, it does remind me of Archangel Michael. The Angel of Balance, of course, is about balance, fairness, justice. Also, because it reminds me of Temperance, it's like Spirit is saying there's an alchemy going on here for you. But let's see, 48, and it's in the upright. You are finding your other half. This loving presence holds a pitcher of liquid light in front of the pyramids, reminding you that a strong destiny relies on a solid foundation of personal balance and emotional equanimity. Although things may have been out of sync in the past, this card is telling you that a greater equilibrium is now coming to your life. Remain conscious about how you are balancing your goals and your physical and emotional energy as well. Whenever you feel yourself getting off center or losing focus, call upon this beautiful angel and bring her intention into your heart center. Your intuition will lead you in the right direction, and the angel will guide you to a peaceful and centered approach and resolution, I'm going to say. My beautiful Capricorn friends, let's see. Let's get into the head of the other. It could be a past, could be a future person. These could also be your thoughts. So let's see if they resonate with you. Remember, this is a general reading. Usually in a personal one, I wouldn't take so many cards. I do take more. So we've got some positive, some negative, and various messages here. And that's because we're reading for many of you. Usually in a personal reading, I would take like up to 3 cards so I can get the feel of what your person really feels how they truly feel about you. Let's go for Capricorn. I can't stop thinking about you. I'm only breathing, not living without you. I can't get over you. A lot of air. I love, love, love you. I will fight for us. I've made a million mistakes. Can you forgive me? This card has come through for quite a few signs, which is telling me a lot of people are asking for forgiveness. So this is the month of forgiveness, the month of June. I'm ready to take the next step with you. You were cold, distant to me. I needed more passion. Why did you leave me? How could you? What went wrong? And you're my other half. I feel it. Forever yours. Forever yours. Very romantic finish to your reading, dear Capricorn. I hope that this helped. I know there are quite a few stories here, but take what resonates and leave what does not. I am wishing you well, lots of love, lots of light, and I will be back. All the best.